Welcome to TTVNEWS with some latest events in Tay Ninh Province. The audience, on January 18, the Standing Board of the Vietnam Fatherland Front Central Committee held an online conference to deploy the key framework in 2022. Secretary of the Central Committee of the party and Chairman of the Vietnam Fatherland Front Central Committee Đỗ Văn Chiến chaired the conference.
Speaking at the conference, Mr. Đỗ Văn Chiến directed to focus on effectively implementing the contents of the program on coordination and unification of the action in 2022 of the Vietnam Fatherland Front Central Committee, identifying the 5 key contents such as stepping up propaganda and mobilization to consolidate, strengthen, and bring into play the strength of the great national unity, diversified ways to listen, gather and synthesize opinions and recommendations of voters and the people to reflect it to the party and the state. Mr. Nguyễn Văn Hợp, Chairman of the Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee of Tay Ninh Province, received the instruction of the Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee and requested the Standing Board of the Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee of the District Town and Tay Ninh City in the province to actively develop guidelines and implementation plan to the grassroots. At the end point, the Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee of the District Town City in the province also signed a mutual agreement to emulate each other in 2022.
On January 19, the Central Propaganda Department held a conference of rapporteurs in January 2022, reviewed the oral propaganda in 2021, and deployed the task in 2022. The conference was held simultaneously in face-to-face and online form with the participation of 658 breakpoints nationwide. In 2021, the whole sector actively advised the party committees to lead and direct the organization of learning, mastering, propaganda and implementation of the resolutions of the party congress at all levels and resolutions of the 13th Party Congress, directive and resolutions of the party policies and laws of the state. Head of the Commission for Foreign Relations of the Party Central Committee Lê Hoài Trung introduced an overview of the world situation and the party and state's external activities in 2021, focused on the world situation and foreign affairs tasks in 2022, and reviewed the oral propaganda in 2021. Orienting the rapporteurs' activities and the 2022 oral propaganda work, the Central Propaganda Department emphasized that the Propaganda Department of the Provincial Party Committee, City Party Committee, and the Party Committee directly under the central government, social political organizations, as well as reporters, should follow the instruction of the Central Propaganda Department to deeply propagate about major holidays and important historical events in 2022, advised the Party Committee to develop a plan to direct the organization of propaganda in a suitable and practical form, meeting the propaganda and implementation of political tasks in 2022. Particularly, it's also necessary to focus on propagating the prevention and control of the COVID-19 pandemic. The results of the party's building and rectifying work over the last time, the 92nd anniversary of the founding of the Communist Party of Vietnam, the preparation to welcome the Lunar New Year 2022, ensuring a joyful, healthy, and safe Tet holiday.
Responding to the peak period of strengthening food hygiene and safety inspection during the Lunar New Year and Spring Festival 2022 at the Tay Ninh City People's Committee, the City Interdisciplinary Inspection Team paid inspection visits to production, processing, and catering service facilities in the area. The interdisciplinary inspection team of Tay Ninh City mainly focus on food and beverage items that are used a lot during the Lunar New Year and Spring Festival, such as meat products, beer, wine, soft drinks, vegetables, cakes, etc. The inspection shows that most of the facilities basically comply with the regulations on food safety and hygiene. The facilities also presented business license, certificates of good hygiene and safety, as well as invoice and documents showing that the food has clean origin. However, the inspection team also made a record on 2 food production and trading establishments that do not have the certificates of food safety labels to prove food origins and do not comply with the one-way principle. At the inspection points, the delegation also reminded and propagates to the facility representatives to continue to maintain food safety conditions and strictly comply with the provision of the law on food safety and measures to prevent the COVID-19 pandemic in the business and production.
On January 18, 2022, the Trade Union of Tay Ninh Provincial Economic Zone deployed zero dump stones as well as coordinated with a number of businesses to sell goods with special discount for union members and employees working in industrial parks in the province. This is a part of the program TTVN Lunar New Year 2022, with practical meaning to bring a warmer date for difficult workers affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. As for zero dump stones, the Trade Union of Tay Ninh Provincial Economic Zone donated 2,000 vouchers to trade union members and employees in difficult circumstances affected by the pandemic, selected by the grassroots trade union directly under the Trade Union of the Economic Zone. The total value of the program Zero Dump Stones is about 400 million Vietnam dong donated by units and businesses. Apart from the zero dump stones, the Trade Union of Tay Ninh Provincial Economic Zone coordinated with enterprises that have signed cooperation agreements to organize stores selling goods with special discount and offers for workers, with thousands of preferential coupons that the organizers have sent to union members and employees of the Trade Union of Tay Ninh Provincial Economic Zone. The activity will run until January 22, 2022.
In 2021, the very complicated development of COVID-19 pandemic continued to negatively affect the entire economy. In that context, the Bank for Social Policies of the branch has promptly implemented policy credit programs, promptly supported capital sources for the people to pre-produce. Against this background, the Bank for Social Policies branch has promptly implemented policies credit programs, promptly supported capital source for the people to resume production. During the year, the province has nearly 27,000 poor households, near poor households, near escape poverty and other policy benefit carriers receiving loans from the Bank for Social Policies. The policy credit has contributed to helping 971 households overcome the poverty line and near poverty, creating jobs for over 18,000 employees from the job creation loans programs, helping over 1,000 students and pupils with difficult circumstances get loans, and early for 36,400 clean water works and rural environment sanitation works have been built. The policy credit implemented by the Bank for Social Policies have actively contributed to the effective implementation of the guideline policies, objectives and tasks of the party and the state on sustainable poverty reduction, job creation, human resource development, new rural construction, social security assurance, political stability management and social economic development in the locality.
The audience, 2021 is a year with many difficulties. The complicated development of the COVID-19 pandemic has affected the performance of the People's Council at all levels. But with their determination, the People's Councils at all levels of Tay Ninh Province have achieved many important results, meeting the requirements and aspirations of voters in the province. One of the very important political events in 2021 is the election of deputies to the 50th National Assembly and the People's Councils at all levels for the 2021-2026 term. The People's Councils of the province, district, towns and city participated in the preparation and successfully held the election. In 2021, the Standing Committee of the Provincial People's Council has coordinated with the Provincial People's Committee and relevant agencies to organize 2 thematic meetings and 2 regular sessions. Besides, the second session of the Provincial People's Council has unanimously agreed to make an inquiry about 4 groups of issues, including solutions to remove bottlenecks in the field of investment, the prevention and control of the COVID-19 pandemic in the province, the implementation of support policies for those affected by the pandemic, and construction management issues. Most of the responses of the heads of departments and branches were agreed by the delegates. In 2021, the Standing Committee of the People's Councils of District, Towns and City, in collaboration with the Standing Board of the Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee of the province, organized 2 meetings with voters after the 19th session of the 9th Provincial People's Council and before the 2nd session of the 10th Provincial People's Council. I would like to thank the deputies of the People's Council for contacting voters and responding to the comments of the previous meeting. The opinions are very exact. The Standing Committee of the Provincial People's Council summarized the opinions and recommendations of voters and sent them to the relevant authorities to answer and settle according to their competence and keep it under close supervision. Besides, the dialogues with local people are also carried out seriously and with quality. The supervision of the two-level People's Council has been increasingly improved in both quality and method of supervision and being highly appreciated by voters. Information and propaganda work continue to be promoted, constantly innovating flexibly both in form and content. Particularly, the program Voice of Voters broadcast on TTV11 has really been an effective information and propaganda channel, not only bringing information about the activities of the People's Council to voters, but also convey the feelings and aspirations of the voters to the deputies. Although 2021 is a year with many difficulties, the locality still achieved important results in implementing the resolution on Socio-Economic Development Plan of Tay Ninh Province 2021 of the Provincial People's Council. The positive results in Socio-Economic Development Plan, National Defense Security of the province is significantly attributed to the decisions of the Provincial People's Council. The administration and the party committees at all levels in Tay Ninh Province always care about the people. In the coming time, the People's Council of the province, district, towns and city will focus on implementing the programs and plans set out in 2022. The Standing People's Council at all levels and each deputy will continue to overcome all difficulties, promote the roles and responsibilities, listen to voters' thoughts and aspirations, create consensus to successfully realize the province's political tasks, continuously enhance brand power, actively and effectively contribute to the activities of the People's Council in 2022. That's all for today, TTV News. Thanks for watching and see you next time.